What's up guys, Joey here, Tech. And if you guys remember, around November last year, we built our main video editing workstation PC. And right now in the office, as you can see, we have two of them side by side. But what is this in the middle? So we have two pretty decent editing PCs that are more than capable of handling the footage we handle on a day-to-day basis. But come on, do the math. For the past few months, we've been producing videos almost daily on our channel. That means a lot of footage, therefore a lot of data. And that's where this comes in. So this is the Synology DiskStation DS1618 NAS, which has become really important not just for our current day-to-day video production workflow, but also for the future. Now for the uninitiated, a NAS or a network attached storage is like its own computer that connects to your own local network, and it allows you to access all your files locally or remotely via an internet connection. Now our friends over at Synology provided us with this NAS earlier this year, but it took us quite a while to get it up and running. So Beata, I know you're watching this, I'm so sorry. But yeah, from acquiring our Seagate Iron Wolf NAS drives, to the internet in our area going down for a couple of weeks, to figuring out how to actually incorporate the DS1618 in our video editing workflow. I mean, at least now I have enough experience to give at least a reasonable review. So taking a look at specs, we have an Intel Atom C3538 quad-core CPU with hardware-level encryption. We have 4 gigs of pre-installed DDR4 memory. Of course, in front, we have 6 hot-swappable drive bays that allow you up to 84 terabytes of maximum storage capacity. For I/O, we have 4 RJ45 1GB Ethernet ports, 3 USB 3.0 ports, and 2 eSATA ports. But we get PCIe expansion for an additional network card, or a dual M.2 adapter if you want to go for an SSD cache setup. So for design and build, it's got pretty much all the things you need for a very nice functional NAS. You get 1 USB 3.0 port in front, which is nice, you get indicator LEDs, and it's kept cool by 2 standard 90mm fans. Now, let's get into some features. Setup is really easy. Once you pop in your drives, you basically create a storage pool which operates on whatever RAID setup you choose, whether it's RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, etc. For us, we chose to use SHR or Synology Hybrid RAID. So the NAS runs on DSM, aka DiskStation Manager. It's a web-based operating system that's kinda like Windows or Mac OS. So you get a desktop, you can check out the status and health of your NAS, and you can download applications or packages. And there are a lot, whether they're by Synology or third party. But right now, for our purposes, only one is of utmost importance: FileStation. So FileStation is kind of like DSM's version of Explorer on Windows or Finder on Mac. From here, we get access to all our files, we can upload and download files, make shared folders, and archives. But for our everyday workflow, it's kind of tedious to keep using FileStation, so instead, both of our editing PCs have the NAS mapped as a network drive on Windows. And it's now our main editing drive here in the studio. Anyway, because our footage is primarily 4K video files shot on Sony mirrorless cameras, 2 or even 3 video editors can be working off the NAS at the same time, without totally saturating the 1GB connection, and without much stuttering on the Premiere Pro timeline even at full resolution. And for those times when we're shooting outside the studio, uploading our footage to FileStation is easy thanks to Quick Connect, which is a web interface that allows you to remotely access the NAS anytime, anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. And once the files are uploaded, they can be readily accessed by the editor since they have a local connection to the NAS. So overall, for our workflow, the DS1618 is really serving us well. We have a lot of storage to keep all our projects, and it works great as a main editing drive for our PCs. And for the foreseeable future, it will continue serving us well. It's got a great build quality, it's easy to use and upgrade, and it helps us be much more organized and efficient with our video files, as well as edit them. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review that takes a look into how we use the Synology DS1618 NAS into our video editing workflow. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Joey, and I'll see you in the next one.